Hello everyone to my very first game of Catan Universe with the expansion of Seafarers. This is the very first time I'm playing this game. I do know that there are slight differences in the rule. The main one being I need to reach 14 victory points to win the game, and also whenever I can build ships and grow on new islands. And whenever I do explore a new island, I will be able to get 2 victory points, is what I believe. As I said, this is my very first game, so it's not that I know much about the game and I might be missing quite a few things. I also know that sheep is an important resource in this game as compared to brick, which is considered not very important. I do see this exploration points that are special victory points. Okay. So yeah, this is what I was saying, that we can get extra victory points when we build on a new place. Here, I think I will start with something like I want to start over here with something like either going for 6-3-10, which seems to be a decent number. 8-5-10 is also good, but I only, sorry, 8-5-2 is also good, but I only get two sheep, which is not something that I like a lot. Uh, yeah, so in this case, I think I will go for 6-3-10. I'm not sure if that's a good spot, but for now, I think I will begin with that. And just like any other Catan based game, I will point towards the 3:1 port. Again, I'm not sure if pointing to the right or left would be better, but as I said, this is my very first game and I'm learning as I play it. On my next settlement, I think I would want to get something like 11-11-5 or maybe even 4-11-11. Point to the right and try building on 8-11. That seems to be a good spot. I think going for brick on this board wouldn't be the worst thing, especially because I believe I will have to build a few roads early on. Uh, and I think you need sheep and wood to build roads on the sea or to build ships on the ships on the sea. That's a tongue twister for me. Okay. Yeah, so what I was thinking, it doesn't seem possible just yet. But at this point, I think I can go for something like, um, yeah, I think I will be going for something like 8-10 to increase my sheep and wheat production. I can also go for 8-5-2 over here, but I think that leaves the option of 8-10 open for someone else, which I wouldn't want just yet. I think I can also go for something like 8-11, but I'm not sure if that spot makes sense. I do have a better production spot over here, and I will point to the right. I believe red here might go for 8-5 because they already have the 8 tile over here. Okay, red goes for 6-5, so I don't mind that. And green here should be able to go for something like 11-4-2 or maybe 3-4-2. So yeah, so because so you can see red here builds a ship I wouldn't want green to build on 8 5. Luckily, green doesn't do that. Green builds on the 610, which seems to be a decent spot. If what green moves the sheep, okay. So seems like green moved their ship somewhere else. I'm not sure why didn't they build the ship on on this tile in the first place. I don't know if that makes any difference, but I think that was just a mistake. I would love to roll a 7. Instead, I roll a 12 here. Let's see if I can get any trades. I'm not sure if I will. Maybe green might be able to give me a wood, but I don't think I need a wood. Yeah, because all three cards that green has are wood. I will just hold on to these cards and end my turn here. So in this turn, red will be able to build a road, is what I believe. Seems like the card limit is still 7 cards. 5 rolls here. Maybe I can get a brick for a sheep. Red might be willing to accept this trade. Yeah, red does accept it, so that's good for me. And let's see if I can get a trade with green as well. Okay, gray accepts it. I don't mind that at all. Let me see if I can get another brick from red. Yeah, green is taking quite some time to respond to trades, so that's a little unfortunate. Yeah, seems like green isn't responding to any trades. I mean, green doesn't even have the brick, so shouldn't have waited that long. Okay, green accepts that, so I will go for it. I'll build a road and hold on to my cards. So another 10 does roll. That does give me 2 wheats. I think I will just be able to do a 4:1 and build a settlement in the next turn. Hopefully, no sevens are rolled. Building on the 8-5 seems pretty strong. Um, so yeah, green is trying to build towards the new island. So another 5 rolls here. Let's see, maybe I can get a trade with red again because 4 hasn't rolled red. I know red doesn't have any sheep in hand, so red accepts that trade. So that's pretty good for me. And now I might be able to build another road here. So let's see if I can get a 1:1 first. If this goes through, I will be able to get a dev card. Yeah, seems like waiting for green would be a lost cause. Uh, My other option is I can just hold on to these cards for now. I do have 4 wheat, I know, but I mean, I can build a single road, but I think just holding on to these cards for now should be fine. So these early twos and fives have been, sorry, early twos and tens have been very good for me. So now green builds a road and a settlement. So as we can see, green is already on 5 points, whereas I am only on 3 because green built it on a new island. Red targets me, that's a little unfortunate. I think green should be targeted, especially because green has us. Yeah, especially because green has a settlement on the 5. So whenever a 5 rolls, green can. This is like a wild card, and green will be able to get whatever card they want. Unfortunately, a 6 rolls, so I am blocked over there. And I'm in my turn by mistake. I actually wanted to offer a trade, but I clicked on end turn by mistake there. Sorry there, I had to pause the game for a second because I was receiving a call. But I'm back now, and I don't think much happened. Gray just rolled a 4 and ended their turn. So another 6. So me losing couple of bricks there has been unfortunate. So I don't mind red rolling a 7, especially because they will lose 4 cards. And now I think they would target the 10 wood, or the 5 sheep is also an option, but should target green. Here I think the 9-10 4 spot is also very strong. I won't be able to get to that spot ever because of the way this board is set up. So I do roll a 6 here, and at this point I think I will just build a road with a 2 is to 1 towards the 3 is to 1 port and end my turn. So 11 rolls. 11 is a pretty strong roll for grey, giving them 2 ores. And seems like grey is now building towards the new island as well. So based on the way this game is going, I believe my settlements weren't most ideal. Wow, that 11 is pretty strong for both green and grey now. Because for me to grow onto the new island is a little difficult. Let's see if I can. Okay, I was going to offer a counter trade, a sheep for a brick. Yeah, I might do it for a sheep. A 4 did roll, so maybe red might not accept that trade. I wouldn't mind if a 10 rolls on my turn. That would give me the settlement on the 3:1 port. Yeah, seems like red is taking quite some time. Okay, red is also now building towards the new island. So yeah, I mean, if you see here, I think red moved their ship from this tile to this tile. I think that's what they did this turn. And 8 does roll here. Let's see if I can directly get a brick. If not, I might be able to get a sheep for wheat trade with red. Okay, red accepts it, so that's good for me. And also let's see if I can get a ore from gray or green. This way I will be able to get a dev card as well. And so far nobody has taken any dev cards. Okay, so that works pretty well for me. I will get a settlement and a dev card. It's a road building. I don't know exactly how road building would work in this game. Maybe I can build a couple of ships as well. And if that's possible, I would like to get to the 3-4 tile over here. Yeah, on the card it just says 2 roads free of charge, but I think she sheeps sorry ships should also be fine. Finding it really hard to say ships and sheeps. So as you see here, green was able to get a card of their own choice. So another 5 rolls here. And I think Grey here just might get a wheat. So now they have a city that they can build. And I think I'll just hold on to my cards. I mean, I can play the road building, but just don't want to play it just yet. Because green might be able to cut me off. And I wouldn't want that to happen at all. So I am lagging in this game quite a bit now because of the way these rolls have gone. Grey gets a city on the 5 tile. And wow, I think Grey is trying to get to the port down below. Sorry, on a new island down below. Yeah, gets a wood and so basically gets a road tile there. Actually, that trade might work for me. Maybe let me try getting a 2:1. If that doesn't work, then I will accept it. Okay, I do get a 2:1, so that's good. So I might be able to build on the 8-4. I need a 6-2 roll for that, I believe. So actually, I did not need. I'm actually not sure. I mean, I did not need brick. I needed a wood. Might surely have been a mistake from my end. And yeah, and I think that's just because I don't quite understand the game completely yet. But I think if a 6 rolls on my turn, I should be able to build on the 8-4 after playing my road building card. Here, red might be able to cut off green by building 2 roads. Okay, red is building towards the brick port now. I would have liked if red cut off green because green is seeming to be a little threatening. 10 rolls here. So Let's see if I can get a 1 is to 1. Okay. So I will play my road building and yep, build a road. I might be able to get another. And now here I think I should be able to build a settlement. Yep, that looks possible. And now that directly puts me in the lead because I think I was able to get 2 points for exploring a new island, getting the longest road, and um, building a settlement. So maybe I got 5 points that turn. And I believe that's true because I was on 4 points. So it seems like a pretty good turn to me. And at this point, I'll just end my turn, hold on to the cards I have. I'm not sure if I can build any more settlements. Yeah, I cannot build any more settlements. I will have to build a city before I do anything else. So these 11s, as I said, are pretty strong for grey. And green already has a city. So 7 rolls. I think green here blocks me on the 8 sheep. Yep, exactly as expected. Here, I wouldn't mind rolling a 3 because that would give me. Maybe I can ask for something like this. Okay, it doesn't accept it. I don't mind that. How about yeah, maybe I can get a little greedy. And an 8 is rolled, so that's a little unfortunate there. Hopefully, I am able to roll a 7. Yeah, I do roll the 7, so that's pretty good for me. And here, I think blocking green is a easy choice. I do get a sheep, and let me see if I can get a ore for a brick. Yeah, I might be willing to accept it if I get a trade like this. So I'll just hold on to these cards again. Not much for me to do. I would love if a few 3 rolls because those threes would give me a wild card. So basically, a 3 can act like a ore producing spot for me because I don't produce ore anywhere else. And I think maybe I should have targeted Grey as well because Grey has the ore port and produces a lot of ore. A 9, 4, and 11 gives ore to Grey. So that surely should have been a consideration. Wow, Grey solo blocks me. I think that's completely unexpected. And Grey might now be able to get a city on the 9-4 ore spot, making them very, very strong. Just holds on to the cards. Yeah, 9 rolls, so pretty strong rolls for Grey. I would love to roll a 7 again on my turn, and this time I will surely block Grey. Okay, I don't mind red rolling a 7. I think red would not steal from me, although I do seem to be in the lead. Blocks the 6 word. I mean, red should realize that, yeah, red also steals from me. It's unfortunate because I believe people should realize that green will be able to get the longest road. Yeah, luckily I do roll a 7 as well. And for me, at this point, blocking the 10 over and stealing from grey makes complete sense. So because of 6 rolls, green will be able to get another road here, if not a settlement. Yeah, so 5 will basically give green 2 more cards and they go for 2 wheat. I think they will be able to get another city here. Okay, they just build a settlement. Hopefully, red realizes that green is a bigger threat than I am. Mm, Unfortunately, I am still being targeted quite a bit. Yeah, that's just unlucky, but that's how it is sometimes. So again, hoping to roll a 3 on my turn or a 7. Okay, I roll a 6 which is completely blocked. So not much that I can do. I'll just end my turn with these cards. And maybe grey continues blocking the 8 sheep. Unfortunate that I am being targeted the way I am. Okay, luckily grey realizes that green is a bigger threat. Another 2 rolls that gives me a wheat. It's a pretty good for me, especially because I have the 2:1 port. And these 5s are really strong for green now. Hopefully 3 start rolling. There hasn't been even a single 3 this game. And I would love to roll a 7 on my turn. I roll a 6. That does give me 2 wood, and I think at this point getting a dev card is the best option for me, especially because I am also being targeted quite a bit. Year of Plenty is a pretty strong dev card for me. I will be able to get a city because of that, I believe. So I know that red has a city in hand, and I believe green might be able to get a city as well. Hopefully, green is able to roll a 7. If green rolls a 7, that would be pretty good. Unfortunately, green rolls an 8. Yep. So maybe green can just win the game in this turn. Okay, green doesn't. So if green is able to get a settlement here, they might be able to win it in the next turn. Hopefully a 6 rolls now. I might be able to cut off green here by building a road on, building a settlement on the 2-4 11 spot after playing my Year of Plenty. But for that, I need a 7 to roll. Oh, sorry, a 6 to roll. A 7 would be very bad for me. Instead of 5 rolls here, Let's see what green decides to take. Green can get two cards because of this 5 over here. Gets a wood and a brick. So seems like they are trying to build a road here. Let me see if I can get a trade over here. Maybe a 1:1 is also might be possible. Because 4s and 3s haven't been rolling, it's unlucky for me. So I do get this trade. And let me play my Year of Plenty, get another road in hand. And now I think I can build another road, but I think I would rather just get a settlement. Oh, I cannot get another settlement, so I will just hold on to these cards. Hopefully a 7 rolls and green is targeted. Instead of 6 rolls. So yeah, that Year of Plenty was a bad move because I cannot build another settlement here. So that surely was a mistake by me. And now green is on 12 points. Should be blocking the 5 tile over here, but I think might block the 6. Yep. Does roll an 8. So in this, if I don't roll a 7, I will surely connect my roads so that I get the longest road for sure. Yeah, so 5, 6, 7s and 8s are completely dominating this game. I would love if a 3 rolls. A 10 rolls here. Just one. I need one. Yeah, I need. Yeah, maybe this if this trade goes through, I will be able to get a city. Um, yeah, if nothing else works, I still have to build the road so that I get the longest road. And then I think I will just go for a dev card. It is a knight, which is not the worst at this point. 7 rolls, pretty sure green should be targeted, and especially the 8 wheat would be okay. The 5 is blocked, which is completely understandable. So green plays their first knight and continues targeting me. And 8 rolls, so that's pretty unfortunate there with these rolls. Yeah, and green gets the settlement. So yeah, a huge mistake by me, completely wasting my Year of Plenty. Especially, yeah, here I would ask for 2 cards. One card doesn't help, oh, but gray and red trade there. Gray is on the bottom in the last position, so that trade was understandable. Gray is in a little bit of a panic mode right now. Needs to do something quickly. So I will have to surely play my knight. I get a brick, which isn't bad. And here I think I will just continue building my road. And I think here building towards a 3 spot is fine. Although I do need to focus on getting a city before anything else. Yeah. I think blocks the 8 wheat, 8 sheep again. Okay. I don't mind blocking red and green. And I'm desperately asking for a 3-2 roll. A couple of threes would be really, really good for me. So far, the lack of threes has been pretty bad for me, but let's see what happens ahead. 2 rolls, that gives me wheat, which is okay. I did need that as well. But now, if a 3 rolls, I will be able to get my first city of the game. And now, red is also very threatening because they are also on 11 points and should be able to get the largest army. And 8 rolls here. So let's see if I can get anything over here. Yeah, I get a break which doesn't help me at all. So maybe a 1:1 over here for an ore should be okay. I should be able to get a city with that move. Yeah, Gray is taking some time to decide what they want to do here. Does accept it, so that's good for me. And now I will be able to get my very first city. And then I believe citying up the 8, 10, 2 is the best because 10 gives me a 2 is to 1 option with my wheat and 8 gives me a 3 is to 1 option. A 7 by Gray would be excellent. Six rolls here. Yeah, so I think Green should be able to win the game now. Green does need to build a city, but they might even be able to get the longest road. They don't have any ports, so that's the only plus side so far. But yeah, let's see. I don't know what Green would do here. Green would like to get a dev card for at the very least. Does do a 4:1 and gets a city. Okay. So another 4 rolls here. Again, I am hoping for a 3-2 roll or a 10. Monopoly. I think pretty sure Monopoly is the sheep. And maybe red can win the game. So me playing my Year of Plenty so recklessly was, I think, my downfall in this game. I would have had a city much earlier, and that would have improved my chances of winning the game. And because red has the sheep port, that's a pretty good move for them. Ends their turn with 13 cards. Wow, I did not expect that at all. That said, I don't know what I can do here. I mean, I can build a road, but not sure if that is going to do me any good. Just holding on to my longest road, I believe. 7 is desperately needed at this point. Luckily, Grey does roll a 7, and I believe at this point should block the 8 wheat. And steal from red. I believe red is more threatening as compared to green now. And I would love if green also rolls a 7 because red still has more than 7 cards. Okay, blocks the 6, which also makes sense. 4 rolls here. 7 would have been good, but let's see what happens now. And a 9 roll. So I think that's just game over now. Red should be able to get a settlement and win the game. So I do end up on the third position, and as I said, this is my very first game. So I don't get a placement or don't get a rank just yet. Uh, yeah, the progress thing doesn't matter to me at all. So I mean, my mistake was maybe not getting a city earlier, playing the year of plenty incorrectly, and also not building towards the brick port. I mean, so maybe going for something like a 10-9 or 10 to 8 was a mistake. Maybe 8-11 would have been better because in that way I can build on two different islands rather than just sorry on three different islands rather than just two islands. But lessons were learned. I think here I need to improve my overall gameplay. Also keep a track of what cards are going on and how many points everyone is on. I find it very hard to even keep track of the longest road and also um, the cards that people are getting because the board is split up here. Overall, not a bad game. Lessons learned. Also, please do let me know in the chat what would you think I should improve on, and I will continue posting more videos on this. And yeah, also being robbed, I was robbed quite a lot, but I think I was robbed because I did build the early wrong longest road. So yeah, both gray and green targeted me for some time, and I did lose quite a few cards on the 8 sheep. Also, not having any ore and threes not rolling was also a big downfall. Like threes did not roll the entire game, I believe. Yeah. So if threes would have rolled, that would have been better for me as well. And yeah, so there is nothing to look at the ELO board or anything. As you can see, this is my very first placement match. So it doesn't affect the game in any way. I will play 4 more matches and then I should be given a placement. Anyways, bye for now and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.